What is up and welcome to the video. Today we have another challenge. We're doing 100k Muscle Car Challenge. I'm going to give these guys 100k and 10 minutes to build the best muscle car that they can. So let's see what they bring. Here they are on the way to go make their 100k muscle cars. We're going to see what they make. We're going to rate them 1 out of 10. And you guys can rate them in the comments as well. 100k muscle car challenge. Let's see what we can buy. They have to buy from the auto show. They've only got 100k for the car and for the upgrades. So I'm going to just sort here. We're going to go car type. We're going to look at retro muscle, I think. Something old school. There's not a lot of options here. Let's see what other ones we got here. Maybe classic muscle. Let's go to classic muscle. Yeah, we're going to do a classic muscle car. Shelby GT500. I wish I had that car. Let's see. What shall we do? I think this would be nice. How much does it cost? 80,000 though. It's a bit expensive. Some of the cars are a little expensive. You know what? Let's go with a Firebird. It's 45k. We're going to go with a Firebird. I'm not going to do much to it apart from a few upgrades there. Colors. We're going to keep it with that standard color. And then we're going to upgrade it as well. So let's see what we can do with our upgrades. Okay, so here's our car. We went for the Trans Am. The Firebird. It's a classic. I don't actually think we're going to change the paint. I think the paint is perfect on this. But let's see what we can get for our upgrades. We've got about 55 grand that we can spend on upgrades. So if we go over here, we can go to upgrade and tuning. Let's see what bits and pieces we can do. So first on the body kits. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to add that. For the wing. Nah, we're not going to add that. That doesn't do much for me. And then, ooh. I like these custom hoods, but I want to keep that Firebird there, man. Because that's the whole point of actually me going in this car, is to have that Firebird style. So then next, I'm going to go for the rims. I'm going to see about the rims. I don't know if we're going to be changing the rims. Well, something like that could be pretty cool. But if we are going to change, it's going to be something old school, something muscle car style. Like something like this would actually look pretty fire. Yeah, we're going to go with something like this, I think. I'm going to make them a little bit bigger. So on the front, we're going to go with 19s. And then on the back, we're going to go with 20s. And then I'm going to bring the track of the car out a little bit. I'm going to make that back tire a little bit bigger as well. Yeah, let's make that back tire a little bit bigger. That's looking pretty nice. And then, yeah, I think let's see what other upgrades we can do. Okay, so right now I've spent 17,000. So let's see. Carburetor. Let's go with a racing carburetor. I'm going to put the racing exhaust. Maybe we'll put the camshaft as well. Yeah, we'll do that. And then I think we definitely have to put a supercharger. We're going to add a supercharger onto this one as well because we want that supercharger noise. Let's just make the supercharger a racing supercharger. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for that part. I'm going to put on the racing brakes because we need to stop this thing. The suspension, we're going to put on the sports suspension so we can adjust it slightly. I'm going to also reduce the weight of the car, and then we're going to put the anti-roll bars as well just to help with that traction. Right, so there we go. I think that's actually going to do pretty well. Differential. Maybe we're going to do we'll do a racing clutch. We'll do a racing transmission. We'll do racing driveline. And then we will do the racing diff as well. Right, so that's going to be it for the upgrades. Let's see how much it's going to cost. 48,000. So we're just within the budget. I think that's going to be perfect. We went from 1,700 kgs to 1,389 kilos, 200 horsepower to 400 horsepower, D class to a C class. So it's not going to be overly quick, but I think that's going to work out real nice. So for the paint of the car, I think we're going to keep it here. Let's have a quick look and see if there's any cool designs for this car. But I think we're going to keep it normal Firebird look. I see a few people have made their own Firebird designs as well. Yeah, you know what? We're going to keep it just the way it is. I think it looks awesome. So let's go outside and see what the other guys have brought. Okay, so let's take a little drive over there and see what the guys have brought. They've still got a few minutes left. Mine was quite quick. But we'll see if anybody's rocked up yet. Okay, guys are parked a little bit far down. Let's go back. Let's go back there. But a few guys have rocked up already. Okay, so it has been 10 minutes, and we've got all of our 100k muscle cars parked up, ready to be rated 1 out of 10. So without further ado, let's have a look at the first car. So the first car, we got this Mustang. Let me just click here. We got this Mustang. We've got the Hot Wheels tires on it. I'm not a big fan of the Hot Wheels tires, but I like the red color with the white stripes, the forged carbon roof. So, you know, overall for this car, I'm going to give this car, I'm going to give it a 7.5. It would have got a higher score if it didn't have the Hot Wheels tires, but very nice car there by Exotic. On to the next one. So then we got Grim Reaper, man. Grim Reaper is in the Dodge Magnum. One of my favorite wagons. Very, very cool. I like the blue paint job. The white wheels looking really nice as well. So this car is actually pretty nice. I'm going to rate this one. I think we're going to rate this a solid 8.2 out of 10. That's an 8.2 out of 10. I like it a lot. Really nice car. Okay, next car, we've got Andrew in the Corvette. Nice silver Corvette. The rim choice is pretty good. I think the rims suit the car real nicely. And I would say this car, it's a clean ride, man. I'm going to give this car a solid... I'm going to give this car a solid 8 out of 10. Like, that's a pretty dope car. I like it a lot. Next, we've got this one over here. We got the Camaro. The Camaro. Very nice Camaro. The wheels are perfect. Perfectly chosen. He's got the black stripes and that blue paint job actually looking really nice. Usually you see these cars in yellow for like that Bumblebee vibe, but I would have to say that this is super clean. 100k muscle car, perfect choice. I'm gonna give this one an 8.5 out of 10. So far, this is my favorite car, 8.5 out of 10. Next, we got the new Camaro, and look at this thing. This thing was only 100k. Yo, that's looking pretty crazy, man. He's got the wide body kit on it. He's got that huge bonnet on it as well. I like the rims. I feel that you could have lowered the car a little bit more, but I think overall that's a nice build. Pretty crazy looking though. I'm going to give this car a 7.9 out of 10. Let me know in the chat what you guys think as well. You can type the name of the car and what you scored it out of 10. Then we got my boy Okus next with a GT500. Ooh! I wish I had this car in the game. It is a DLC car, but it's such a beautiful car. The red looking fire. The rim choice. Kind of modern rims, but it's working. I think it's giving that Eleanor kind of look. So I think we're going to score this car. Oh, I don't know. Is it better than the Camaro? I don't know. I think we're going to give this one an 8.6 out of 10. So it is better than the Camaro. I like it. Very, very nice car. Then we got my Firebird. Guys, rate my Firebird in the comments. Say Rambo and your score out of 10. What do you guys think of this one? Just a normal Firebird. I put those aftermarket rims on it. I actually forgot to do the rake. I wanted to rake the suspension, but I forgot to do it. But yeah, you guys can rate my car in the chat. And then over here, we've got another Camaro. The red Camaro. I like the rim choice. He's got that classic style rim, Z28. A little bit newer than the blue one that we've seen, but this is overall a very clean car. I'm going to give this one... Who is this? We got Monster. I'm going to give Monster a... I'm going to give that a 8.1 out of 10, man. 8.1 out of 10. That's looking pretty good. Okay, on to the next car. We've got Step on You with the little Mustang. And he's a shark. Sharky shark. So the pink on the Mustang, I'm not too sure about it, man. Like, I'm not a huge fan of pink on the Mustang. Let me know what you guys think about it. The rims, stock rims. I think I'm going to give this one a 7.7 out of 10. Not my favorite, but I do like Mustangs. And then we got the Chevy Nova. Ooh. Dragon in the Chevy Nova. Silver with the black stripes. He's kept the stock kind of rims on it, which actually looks pretty good. I think this is a nice, clean car overall. So I think we're going to give this car a solid... I'm going to give this a solid 8.2 out of 10. 8.2 out of 10. I like it. It goes with the theme nicely. Overall, pretty good. And then Anonymous in the 5.0. Gray with the kind of rally-style wheels on it. These wheels definitely give me the rally vibes. I'm not too sure what I think of it, though. This is going to be a tough one for me to rate. I think it's a nice car overall. It's giving kind of like that drifting sort of vibe. So I think with this car, I'm going to give it a 7.9 out of 10. And then finally, we got Banana. Banana with this beautiful racing Mustang. Now, this is actually pretty cool. He's got the golden rims on it. He's got the blue and white paint job. I think this one, we are going to give this a... Ooh, it's a tough one. It's a real tough one. I think we're going to give this one an 8.4 out of 10. So definitely up there. One of my favorites. And there we have it, guys. All of our 100K Muscle Car Challenge cars. And Ocus, definitely the best one in my opinion. Well done. And right, guys. So now, everybody, rev your engines. What a nice collection of cars. Well done on the challenge, everybody. I hope you only spent 100K and you didn't cheat. There we go. Looking sick, everybody. Right, so on to the last part of the video. Let's do a little bit of a drag race. Alright, so for the last part of the video, we're going to do a little drag race with our 100K cars. We got Solly, Dragon, Step, Monster, we got Exotic, we got Anonymous, we got Grim, we got Banana, and we got Mr. Grapevine, Andrew, and Ocus. So, Step on you, give us the 2 links, and let's start this drag race. When the second link disappears, you go, guys. When it disappears, you go. Here we go. And they're off. Let's see who's going to take the win here. Right now, Exotic in the lead and Anonymous fighting for that win. Andrew close as well. And we've got the winner, Anonymous, Andrew, Ocus, Exotic, Grim, Step, Monster, Grapevine, Solly, Banana, and there's Dragon. Alright guys, thank you all for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.